Hey everyone, it's Anna and we are just a few hours away from the BookTubeAthon and I'm pretty excited about it. If you haven't heard about BookTubeAthon, I'll leave the link down below. It's pretty much just a reading marathon from midnight, July the 14th to 11:59 p.m. July the 20th. So, there are also 7 challenges set up for you to do throughout the BookTubeAthon. 7 reading challenges. Let's get in the middle here. Okie dokie. So, the first challenge is to read a book with pictures. And I have chosen Bone for that. It is a graphic novel. I have never read a graphic novel. So we'll see. I picked this up at the Goodwill. We'll see what happens. But as a backup, if I just can't get into it, I have picked It's Like This Cat by Emily Neville. And yes, it's like a middle grade, but who cares? It's a book. The second challenge is to start and finish a series. So for that, I have picked Ted Decker's The Blessed Child, followed by the sequel, A Man Named Blessed. A Man Called Blessed. So, and I started this a long time ago, and I never did finish it. I found its sequel, and so this is a great time to actually read these 2 books. So, for the third challenge is to read a book with red on the cover. For that, I have picked Something Wicked, This Way Comes by Ray Bradbury. And red. So, there you go for that one. The fourth challenge is to read a book that somebody else picks out for you. And I sent my husband the link to my Goodreads account for like all the Goodreads books that I've won. And I was like, okay, just pick one. He goes, I can't. I said, what? He goes, I can't just pick one. I have to read reviews and I can't just pick one. I have to pick a good one. So he is in the process sometime of picking out a book for me to read. So as a backup, I asked a coworker of mine. I brought just a stack of those books that I've won, and I was like, okay, pick one. So she picked out The Ghost Man by Michael J. McCain. So, and it actually sounds pretty good, and I want to read and review these anyway, so here we go, The Ghost Man. For the 5th challenge is to read a book from the genre you've read the least of. There are a lot of genres that I have read the least of. Romance, classic, and nonfiction. I have not read pretty much any of those here lately. Well, this year. So I have picked, my top pick is Tom Sawyer. The cover's blank. But The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, which is a classic. And I will be attempting this book. If I just can't get into old Tom and Huck and all that stuff, I will be reading The Notebook by Nicholas Sparks. That's my backup. And as a third option, I have War of the Whales by Joshua Horowitz. This is also a Goodreads giveaway. So, I have a few to pick from that. And the last challenge is to read a book-to-movie adaptation and then watch the movie as well. For that, I'm kind of cheating because I'm not sure how many books I'm going to be able to read. I'm going to go back with Tom Sawyer. So I'll read Tom and then watch the movie. If I am really good and I'm reading well, then I will be reading The Chamber of Secrets by J.K. Rowling and watching that movie. So, I don't know. Those are the books. Oh, and the final challenge is to read 7 books. So, yeah. These are the books I'll be reading for the BookTubeAthon. Alright. Comment, like, subscribe, tell me if you're joining in. And also, down below, I have a few links. The Book Depository is sponsoring this, which is pretty awesome. And there are 100 books that you can get 10% off of if you order it with the code BookTubeAthon, I think. I'll leave the video link down below to that. And I'm trying to create a playlist of all the BookTubeAthon videos. It's nuts. I think I have like 122 TBRs, and that's not even half of the videos. So this thing is pretty huge. I didn't realize how big it would be. Several people have just created channels for the BookTubeAthon. They're just getting into it. So it's pretty cool. Alright. We'll see how I do with my stack of books. And I will be giving an update probably at the end of the week. Until then,